Hey, come on in. You know you can come and go as you please. Get comfortable. I'm just finishing the paperwork. You okay? Good. That shoulder thing isn't still hurting? Very glad to hear it. I kinda like you in one piece. And this is done. Yep, all good. We got 10% this time. That's pretty solid. Almost makes it worth dealing with that surly captain. I mean, I get it, but he didn't have to be so rude. We're treasure hunters, not grave robbers. We do have standards. I know, preaching to the choir. God, I hate paperwork. Glad that's done. Now then, what's up? Oh yeah? What'd you have in mind? Oh, that sounds interesting. I haven't been to the Northeast in a while. We just gonna go exploring, or? Ah, I see. No, just, what are the details? What's the job? Okay, yeah, we did some work for him before. Interesting. Does he have the claim, or? Right. I mean, if you really want to, I guess we can. I wasn't really thinking of starting a new job right away, but we can certainly look into it, make a few calls or something. Me? I'm mostly okay, I think. Okay, sit down, huh? I want to vent a little. Hey, you hitched your wagon to me. You get to deal with my whining. You knew what you signed on for. Oh yeah, you're stuck now. You and me, partners in definitely not crime. Okay, so I'm just feeling a bit run down lately, like burned out, maybe? Tired when I shouldn't be this tired. I'm starting to wonder if this is really the work for me. Yes, really, this can't be that much of a surprise for you. My enthusiasm has definitely gone down recently. I barely celebrated when we finished that last job. What? No, not at all. What are you even talking about? You're great. You're amazing, actually. I couldn't ask for a better partner. You make all of this a million times better. I'm just kinda tired. Yeah, it's hard to explain. I'm not really feeling the joy in the work that I used to. I remember when we started and it was so exciting. We would take on any job for any client and face just about anything, but now, I just don't know. Well, think about it. Don't you get a little tired of treasure? Of course, there's that bit of a thrill in cracking a code or finding something some old mason hid inside a wall 2 centuries ago, but it starts to run together. Just job after job after job. And yeah, sometimes there's some real adventure involved, and I like that part. But the treasure, the wealth, just seems less and less important. I feel like I'm just not fired up by a pile of gold anymore. I don't know, it's been a little while, I guess. I was hoping I'd just shake it off. Didn't want to bug you with it. I guess that didn't work. No, of course not, but we already have plenty of wealth. We don't need more money, do we? We're not hurting for cash, not after all these years. Sweetness, you wouldn't be able to spend all that in a lifetime, and neither could I. Which just sort of leaves me feeling empty. It's like we're in a rut, the same thing every time. Another client, another job, hacking through a jungle, or climbing a mountain, or digging through a colonial-era basement. We find pay dirt, and I just feel nothing. Everything up to that point is good, and I feel alive and excited and happy, but then the treasure is just nothing. How's that possible? I mean, you're right, that was fun. We had a really good time on that job. That's a fair point. Yes, and that one too. I'd never seen a snake that large in my life. Maybe not fun at the time, but we can laugh about it now. Yes, and that. You were a great dancer. I had no idea you had those moves in you. I'm not saying it hasn't been fun. We've had a ton of fun, honestly. But the money, the end result, it's just not motivating me like it once did. I have fun with you right up until we find what we're looking for, and then it just sort of stops. Everything becomes work. The digging and the cataloging and the paperwork. And of course, dealing with our clients, so many of whom are just the worst people. I kind of hate all of that. The only reason I'm still doing it is, well, the rest is fun, and of course because of you. Well, yeah, you're a blast. You've saved my ass more times than I can count. And in this business, that means a lot. I love that I can trust you, like, really trust you. And you're just really nice to be around. Even right now, just listening to me complain about our jobs, which I know some people would kill for. I don't know, my head's all over the place. I feel off. And it doesn't seem like a good thing to not have my head in the game if we're going to keep doing this. What do you think? No, seriously, what are you thinking? Tell me what's on your mind. Because I just said a lot of things, and I really want to know what your reaction is. Really? Okay, but seriously? It's not just me? Because I feel so broken as a treasure hunter. I thought it had to be just me. Well, that's reassuring, but also kind of annoying for both of us. So, what do we do? Do we quit? You know, I don't think I want that. I don't want to stop doing this with you. Like, not at all. But I also don't know how to get the fire back, you know? How do we care about the treasure hunting when the treasure isn't the point anymore? You know what? That makes some sense. The treasure doesn't have to be the point. We can still do what we're doing. Yes, exactly. We can close up shop as hunters, but that doesn't mean we have to give up adventuring. Think about it. We have plenty of money. We can just travel. We can walk through jungles and climb mountains and do it all just for us, just for fun. Obviously, we won't get paid, but we don't need that part. We can just enjoy ourselves. I'm serious. The journey was always the best part. Traveling with you, discovering new places, trying new things, that was what I loved. And I still love it. We don't need to do it for any reason except ourselves. The journey doesn't have to end. I know, it's a leap. And I know I just said we a lot. I recognize I might be making assumptions. Well, we got into this business together, but if we're not doing the business part, I guess... I mean, I would understand if you wanted to just retire. From the work, and also from me. You can take all the wealth you've accumulated and just, buy a house somewhere, live comfortably. Maybe even date, get married, have a normal, regular life. Believe it or not, I do know some people who enjoy that sort of existence. It's not really my thing, but I see the appeal, and maybe it's your thing. So if we're really doing this, if we're really going to walk away from the treasure hunting, I would understand if you wanted to start a new chapter, completely away from all this. It'd be totally normal to do that. Some people might even encourage it. I don't know, your parents? They wouldn't worry about you falling off of cliffs if you had a house with a white picket fence. I know. And they just want you to be happy. So do I. Me? I mean, when I think about the past few years, all the adventures we've had, like I said, I don't want the journey to end. I like what we've had. I like what we've built. I like you a lot. Probably more than I really let myself think about up until now. And the thought of not being around you, it doesn't feel right to me. I want to keep being with you. I want our adventures to keep going. I just want it to be on our terms. You and me, discovering new things, starting a new chapter as a team. But not like a work team, more of a personal team with feelings. I'm probably not making a ton of sense right now. No, I'm sorry. I'm talking like an idiot. I think I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm feeling some things and realizing some things, and we're talking about closing up the business, and I don't really know what the future even looks like without you in it, which is really sort of confronting now that I'm really thinking about it, and I just... Were you trying to shut me up? Or did you mean that? Okay, I'm gonna take that as you meant it. That's a little unexpected. So, are you saying you and me? Okay, but do you have feelings? Or are you just as freaked out at the thought of going our separate ways as I am? That's fair. Two things can be true at once. There's a lot happening right now. This isn't the sort of adventure we usually take on. No, but I kind of like it. I think I like it a lot, actually. So, what now? You mean the job, the one in the Northeast? Ah, right, no job, just for fun. You and me, because we want to. And we do it together. That sounds really nice, actually. Yeah, it does, and we can see where this goes. This might be the most uncertain I've ever felt, and that includes that time in Wyoming. I know, right? But you know what? I trust you. And I think we still have some pretty epic adventures in store. Want a whole bunch more audios right now? Check out my Patreon. There's some really amazing, funny, and romantic audios over there from my patrons. And you'll get access to my private Discord, where I host movie nights and hangouts with me. And you might be a sweetness patron like M. Click the link in the description to join my Patreon and start grabbing those sweet rewards. If you don't like Patreon, become a channel member to get unlisted audio content and early access to all my public audios. Be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for supporting the channel.